Hi, my beloved students. Welcome to my online class. Today we will discuss Unit 1, Lesson 2. Nelson Mandela from apartheid fighter to president. In this lesson, I will not read the passages, but I will tell you the gist of the passages. My beloved student, please open your textbook and you will find the text. Unit 1, Lesson 2, Nelson Mandela. In the passage, at first, you can see a picture. In the picture, there is a person, a great person, and this great person's name is Nelson Mandela. He is one of the greatest apartheid fighter of South Africa. So we can see the picture of Nelson Mandela in the beginning of the passage. So my dear students, you know Nelson Mandela is the name of democracy because he stabilized democracy in his own country. He fought throughout his life for the emancipation of the black people of South Africa. That is why he had to embrace imprisonment for nearly 3 decades. But he had a firm determination to emancipate and to bring down apartheid. That is why he was considered as an icon of peace and reconciliation. My beloved student, you know, at the time in the South Africa, the black people were oppressed, suppressed, and distressed by the white minority rule. But Nelson Mandela fought against those evils, and finally he won the support of the whole world. He got the Nobel Peace Prize in 1913, and following the year he was elected South Africa's the first black president. So this is the summary or the gist of the passage. From the passage we can learn this. We can learn that Nelson Mandela is an icon of peace and reconciliation. So my beloved student, from the passage we will learn some important vocabularies. Please look at the whiteboard. There are some important vocabularies. At first, we can see the vocabularies shackles. You know, shackles. Shackles means chains. That means restriction. Apartheid. Apartheid is something that is racism or discrimination. Reconciliation, settlement or reunion or resolution. And the next word is embody. Embody means personify or represent. Imprisoned. The word imprisoned means jailed or caged. And the last word, emancipation. Emancipation means liberation or release. So this important vocabulary we have to learn. Now, my beloved student, today we will learn how to answer MCQ and open-ended question. You know, from the first pages, there will be two items of questions. MCQ, that means multiple choice questions, and open-ended questions. But in this class, we learn how to answer those questions. That means how to answer MCQ and open-ended questions. For example, there are some of the MCQ questions have been written in the whiteboard and some of the open-ended questions. And today we will learn how to answer them. My beloved student, MCQ questions. You know, there will be a question and there will be 5 MCQ questions, and at the same time there will be, and each question has 4 alternative answers, and you have to choose the right option. And in your khata or answer script, you should not write down the question. You should just write down the correct option. You should write down the correct option like this. Such as question number 1. A. Answer. Please look at the first MCQ. Mandela was prisoned for nearly. Mandela was prisoned for nearly. In the passage, we can see the answer will be 30 years. Because in the passage, there has been told that Nelson Mandela was imprisoned for nearly 3 decades. 3 decades means 30 years. 1 decade equal 10 years. That means 3 decade means 30 years. So we have to write down the answer in this way: B, 30 years. Please look at, we should not write down the question. Just we have to write down the question number and the right option. We have to write down question number and the write down. In this way, we have to answer the MCQ questions. So, my beloved student, number 1 has been solved. Mandela was prisoned for nearly 30 years. And we have to write the answers in this way in your answer script. Now we will go to the second question. What does apartheid refer to? What does apartheid refer to? What is apartheid? Apartheid, discrimination or distance or apart or power. What is? So we can see that apartheid means discrimination, because apartheid, racism or discrimination. Question number 3. Mandela struggled for. We know Mandela is the person who struggled throughout his life for the emancipation of his people, of his country people, of his country black people. He fought for the black people's emancipation. So Mandela struggled for justice, democracy, Nobel Prize or money. Surely Mandela struggled for democracy. Mandela wanted an ideal, the ideal of a democracy and a discrimination-free society. So we can tell that Mandela struggled for democracy, because he believes equality of men. That is why he wanted to establish democracy in his own country. Not only his own country, but also all over the world. That is why he got the support of the whole world. Question number 4. Mandela got the Nobel Peace Prize. Mandela got the Nobel Peace Prize. Mandela Nobel Peace Prize পেয়েছিল কত সালে? If we look at the textbook, we can see that Mandela got the Nobel Peace Prize in 1993. In 1993, he got the Nobel Peace Prize. And the next question, the word public life means. What do you mean by public life? Public life means political life. He retired from the public life because when he was old enough, he had to retire from his political life or public life. That is why we can say public life means political life. Now, my beloved student, your home task is there are several questions, and you have to answer the questions, and I will observe it on the online. What is the question? Why was Mandela imprisoned? Please note down the question. Why was Mandela imprisoned? Second question, don't call me, I will call you. When and where did he utter those words? Third question, what dream did Mandela dream throughout his life? And fourth question, when did Mandela live his political life? My beloved student, there is not sufficient time. That is why I have to leave my class. Thanks everyone.